Hi everyone. So, welcome back to our podcast.
Mhm.
It's Memorial Weekend, so hopefully everyone's been having fun out there. Extra day off, which has been good. So, speaking of time off, how's work been for you, Danny?
I hate it, bro. I hate work so much. Every day I go to work, I feel like I want to hang myself.
Like
I hate
it's a bit
I hate my
dramatic.
no, I'm so serious.
I
I
feel
hate
that
9 to
though.
5. My life is I feel like I'm wasting it away.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I probably need therapy, but I don't believe in therapy, if that makes sense.
I definitely need therapy.
Um it's literally the worst.
It's been hard.
Our neighbors, they're so fucking loud. Like come on, bro. Everything is horrible. My life is wasting away doing a 9 to 5. I wake up at 5 a.m. Go home at 5 p.m. That's 12 hours. What am I doing in my life, man? I hate the job. Okay. The pay is nice, but I hate the job. Like, I can't ask for anything worse in my
Mhm.
life right now.
Mhm.
It's it is what it is. Not having fun with it, but I'm not
Yeah,
having fun with it. The work doesn't seem meaningful to me, but it's gotta start somewhere, right?
that's
Right?
true. I mean, I
Who
guess.
actually likes their jobs? Like not a lot of people. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, I feel like some people actually do like their jobs though, and that's what's like really depressing about it. Um,
That there's people out there. Well, that's the thing. Like there is people who are really passionate about what they do.
mhm.
I don't see the passion
How you could be
in what I'm doing right now.
passionate.
Yeah. So it's just not to like I don't want to reveal too much about what I do, but like there are people who work in my industry and they do a lot of like they really love doing what they're doing. And
Mhm.
it is like a cool God damn, bro. He came out of nowhere. Well, it is cool outside the surface, but when you actually do like what I'm doing, it's just like monotonous. It's not like it just seems very glorified when you hear it. But
Yeah.
yeah. How about you?
Oh, I really do hate my job. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think every time I'm done with work, I'm literally like on the verge of just like despair. It's really bad. Like I try to like on my free time, like on my breaks, I'll like look up like therapists, see if I could book myself in one because I don't know how people do it, honestly. Like how our parents just work and then work and
No, though, honestly, my dad did landscaping and like, I grew up, I was like, oh, this shit is ass. Like it's hot, 90 degrees, 100 degrees weather. Like you just like, scooping mulch onto a wheelbarrow, right?
Mhm.
And like when I was a kid, I was like, yo, this shit, I'm not doing this, I'm growing older, right? But now I'm older, I'm like in the office sitting down all day. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, let me go back to like doing landscaping with my dad, because that was actually like kind of fun. You
Yeah.
get to see the work that you do. The pay wasn't that bad neither. Like low key, he like a landscapers make decent money.
Yeah.
I'm definitely making more than my parents now, but it's just you're more active out there, and you probably can't do landscaping your whole life because it takes like a big toll on your body. But
Mhm.
um, but yeah, man, I see this a lot too with like a lot on TikTok where people are like doing glorifying like 9 to 5s. There's a lot of videos out there where like they record themselves like here's my 9 to 5 and 5 to 9,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
low key I'm like where do you find the time to do that, bro? Because after
I
my
don't
nine to
know.
five, I'm driving and I'm like, man, I'm so out of it. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I listen to music in the car, sometimes I don't. I try to listen to music in the car when I go home just to like, get myself pumped up a little bit, but
Mhm. It's
I'm usually
hard.
so tired. It's also because we're also both of us are going back to school too while we're um
While we're
working.
working,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that kind of makes it bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been really hard. But I feel like on TikTok, I've seen a lot of people, yeah, try to glorify their 9 to 5s or like romanticize it to make it seem a little less depressing.
Hmm.
But I've also seen people kind of like try to kind of glorify what are they called? Have you heard about like trader is that what it's called?
Trader Joe's. You know what's crazy? Sorry, I'm cutting you off. Like this is random. There
Okay.
before Trader like I think they got rid of it. But there was like Trader Jose, Trader Chen, Trader was it Trader Juan or was it Jose? I don't know, but they had like an Air one too, like Trader Abdul for all their ethnic foods.
Really?
They gotta bring that back, bro.
Did they
Like,
really?
yeah, they did. I liked it. Like, it was like
Trader
Trader Chen. Like, this is
Trader
some Asian frozen Asian food.
No, they
I had no
didn't.
problem with it.
Did they really?
Yeah, it was a thing.
I don't
Was
think
it Juan or Jose? I don't remember. But see, this is the things that we should not get rid of in our lives. Like Trader Jose, Trader Chen, Trader Abdul. Like those are nice names. Trader Luigi, I think. There was an Italian one too, or I don't know. It was something like that.
I don't think that's a thing.
And they got rid of that. Well, this happened a while ago with the 7-Eleven, not 7-Eleven, my bad. This is kind of racist right now. Not racist, stereotypical.
Mm.
They got rid of the convenience store worker in the Simpsons.
Oh, really? They
Yeah,
did?
they got bro, but he had such a cult following. It's like getting rid of him is like, who do you have now? You know?
I don't really watch The Simpsons like that.
No, but like he's so recognizable.
Yeah, they didn't have all those trader stuff. I think you might have dreamt that up.
Nah, I swear it.
No,
They
this it's like it does not exist
You don't see
anywhere.
Trader Chen's?
No. Let me try.
Nah, Trader Joe's some crazy. They had probably had some crazy PR fucking marketing team to get rid of that. I swear
Probably
that was
wiped it
a
from the
thing.
face of the earth.
I don't know, man. Shit, people can't do that. I know companies been doing that, right?
I mean, yeah, trying to
Killing their own whistleblowers and shit.
my chin. No. Yeah, no. I don't see it anywhere. It does not.
I
You probably just dreamt that
listen,
up.
listen. Next podcast, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna find my research. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna
Okay.
put up a PowerPoint too, just to show you that it exists.
Okay, sounds good. But I wasn't gonna talk about all the different
Sorry, that was just a random
ethnic
tangent. But go
Trader
ahead. Yeah,
Joe's. I was gonna talk about Trader Wives. Have you heard about them?
Trader what?
Trader Wives.
Oh, Trader Wives,
Mm-hmm. Have you heard about them?
like like cooks.
Yeah, kinda. But
I
like,
didn't first. I had two thoughts in mind. It was like you talking about finance, like people be doing day trades,
yeah.
like finance guys, like
Mm-hmm.
trading, like wives that do trading
Yeah.
on like the market,
Mm-hmm.
finance market. Or are you
Mm-hmm.
talking about like fucking cooks?
Cooks. So
Cooks? You said cooks? Yeah, cooking wives.
yeah, but basically a lot of them are glorified, but then also getting canceled on TikTok because of it. Because
Cuckolding?
what?
Cuckolding?
What's that?
When you're a cuck and you partake in the act of cucking, isn't it cuckolding?
Maybe.
Like you're a cuckold?
Yeah.
Unless I'm English not my first language. It actually isn't.
I know it's not.
Yeah. I didn't learn English until I was like 6.
6,
Okay.
really?
6, yeah.
Hmm.
But what is trading wives?
So basically, they'll kind of do like a throwback to like 1950 wives and kind of glorify that like mentality. So like staying at home, cooking like
Wait,
very
wait, wait,
good.
wait, wait. Are you talking about cucks?
What are you
Are
talking
you talking
about?
about cooks or cucks?
Cooks.
Oh, I thought you were talking about cucks.
No, no, no,
No,
no,
no.
no.
You know cucks, right?
No,
C-U-C-K,
no.
no?
No, see, oh,
But
okay.
you know what C-U-C-K is, right?
I think it's like, is it like a sex thing?
Yeah, it is a sex thing.
Okay.
It's like when you watch your partner
Oh,
have sex with
yeah.
another person.
Yeah.
I was like, "What are you going with
No,
this?"
not
I was like, "Hold on, how is TikTok glorifying cucking your own partner? That's crazy."
no. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. TikTok does do weird stuff,
Yeah,
but
that's why I was like, "Cuckolding, like cuck."
no, I was confused when you were saying
Do you
that.
think I'm saying cook in an accent like
Yeah.
cook? What am I fucking?
I just thought that
English isn't my first language, but it's not that bad,
I
bro. Like,
thought I
like,
thought that was an
goddamn,
example.
you
No,
racist
but
bitch.
no, no, no. It was just cooks. So they'll like kind of do a throwback to like 1950s housewives and like cook very like cook from scratch meals for their husbands and their
Sorry, I
kids.
can't go over that. You guys said cook instead of cuck. Like
That was
those.
you.
No,
That was you. I said cook.
no. I said cuck so many times
I
that
said cook so many times.
I'm like cucking, cuckolding. Like
No, because I'm gonna
you're like, yeah,
rewatch
cook.
this and it's gonna be clear that I was saying cook.
All right, I'm
Right.
sorry, man.
Because we were talking about trader and you're like cooks, right? Isn't that how we got there?
Trader, yeah, we're talking about Trader.
Yeah, Trader
Yeah.
Wives.
Why do you call it trading wives? Look. When I hear you
I
said
don't know why they call
trader,
it
right?
that.
Trader?
Trader Wives, I think that's what
Like
it's called.
cause cucking, I'm thinking cucking like you're trading your wife. Like, oh, me and you trade
Oh.
wives. I get to watch you like, I don't know, fuck this person and you get to watch I'm like, that's what I'm thinking, right?
Mm.
So
Okay. Yeah,
that's
no.
that's where my mental state was going.
That's weird.
Where does trading even come from in this 1950s style wifing,
I
bro?
don't know. I don't know all the grammar.
Why would you call it trading
But that's
wife?
what they're
Why
called.
not like
They're called trade. Like if you look it up on TikTok, that's what it's called.
trading wives?
Yeah.
They need a better name for that. Unless I'm fucking stupid.
Or maybe it's Trader Wives.
What does that have to do with
I don't know. I
old
don't know.
aesthetic trading wives?
You're getting too hung up on the name, but
No, it
basically,
sounds horrible.
that's what they call themselves.
They could have called like gelatin wives. Actually, that sounds horrible.
Why would they?
Cause gelatin cakes.
They're not making no gelatin cakes.
No, but you said it's like the 1950s.
Yeah,
Like
but they're not making gelatin
that
cakes.
was big in the 1950s. Gelatin cakes. They put anything in there.
Would you try a gelatin cake?
Vietnamese.
Isn't just
We
gelatin?
have a Vietnamese people have a type of gelatin cake.
Really?
Kinda. We put beans in there. I think.
Oh, it's trad wives.
Trad. Okay. You mother. That has trading and
I've
trad.
confirmed it is trad
Like
wives.
trad as in traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, not trading like cucking, right? Like those are two different things, bro.
I really thought it was like Trader for some reason. Maybe I was getting confused with Trader Joe's, but yeah, trad wives. That makes sense because I was confused on why it would be trad, but traditional. Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused on why it's trade.
Leave me
That
alone.
makes no sense.
Anyways.
Now that we got cleared up. See how like
Anyways.
see this conversation works is like I have a question, and we can't give them false information.
I mean, I probably would have done like a little edit, like, "Hey
No,
guys."
you wouldn't, because you wouldn't
Yeah.
even think that you would forget about it.
No, I probably would just to look it up because I was not confident. I was just saying it to say it, but I really was not confident. Did I sound confident in my answer?
I don't know. I don't remember. This
My
happened so long
coworkers,
ago.
my coworkers think I sound confident when I'm wrong sometimes.
It's bad.
Is it?
Yeah,
Not really.
could be bad.
Yeah, but it's like more like fake it till you make it. But going back to trad wives, so they would or they are like growing stuff like in their gardens and then coming
Mm-hmm.
home and then making stuff from like scratch. So it's like really cool because it's like in the modern world you don't really see a lot of that. But then people are also kind of like hating on it because it's like it's being glorified to be like a healthier alternative because there's no preservatives, none of like all that unhealthy stuff because they're
Shit, bro, bring back traditional husbands, beating wives and shit. Like,
what?
we doing that. Actually, don't do that. Sorry, I don't condone domestic violence on any part.
They're gonna
I'm
play
just,
your clip in
I'm
like
only listen.
random ass TikToks.
I'm
like,
only bringing this shit up just for the fun of it.
well,
Don't bring back traditional husbands.
honestly, but that's what they were saying with trad wives too, because they were like, oh, if you're doing that, then like, do you really want to bring back everything from like the 1950s and stuff?
This is the same shit that fucking alpha males are talking about. No, the motherfucking alpha males are like, a woman's place is the kitchen. Make me a sandwich when I go home. Rub my feet
Yeah, so
when I
there
go
are
home.
girls
Feed me
that
grapes and fan me.
there are women that do that. They're trad wives,
Hey,
but
let me do that. Let me take the role. If you can get a nice 9 to 5 that pays both our bills,
yeah,
I'll be I'll be a trad wife, bro.
you'd be a trad wife.
Yes, of course. What? I have
Yeah,
no issue with doing that.
yeah.
I'll make bread all day, cook all day. That's fun.
It is
I already
fun.
told you I hate
No,
my job.
it is fun. And that's why like a lot of people hate those TikToks because it's like they make it seem like, oh, like anyone could do this even if you're working a 9 to 5. Like,
Hell
oh,
yeah,
this is so
anybody can do it.
easy.
Oh wait,
But
even if you do a 9 to 5,
yeah. Yeah.
like cook and clean and do a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to. I want to do
No,
the stay
like
home part.
they're like making like bread. Well, a lot of people make bread from scratch nowadays, but cereal from scratch. Like they're like, oh, this morning my kids and husband wanted pancakes and yogurt, so I made pancakes and yogurt from scratch. This is how I did it, and I
Making
made
yogurt from scratch? That's a little extra, bro.
no. That's what they'll do. Like they'll make like syrups
Do you
from
even know how to
scratch.
make yogurt from scratch?
I have no
That's
fucking
a long
clue.
process. You gotta put it in the oven, and it takes like hours.
Yeah, and that's what
You
they'll
gotta let
do.
it ferment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, from
Props to
scratch.
them.
Exactly. But most of them that are doing that are, like, influencers that do have the time and stuff, but then they'll tell you, like, "Oh, this is something," like, kinda influence you in thinking that this is something you should be doing if you wanna live, like, a healthier lifestyle and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So, they've been kinda getting canceled
Wait, why are they getting canceled though?
because people don't like when other people have an easier life than them, basically. So, a lot of people like us that are working 9 to 5s
Oh,
and that are depressed are seeing that and being like, "Well, not everyone could do that, and that's a waste of time, and you're just lucky because you have a better life and make more money so you could afford those stuff."
I first off, I'm still confused on why they're getting canceled.
That's why.
It just sounds like bitter motherfuckers like me taking on other people. I would not take on other people. I'm bitter,
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna cancel somebody because they have a
yeah.
better life or like they got
So,
lucky.
it's stuff like that. So, bitter people or some people think it's, like,
There's too many bitter people in this world, man.
anti-feminism in a sense because they're
Oh,
thinking of,
like
like
all those like woke women.
yeah, they're like, "Oh, like, why are you trying to be a traditional wife when you could go out and, like, work?" Like, we live
Bitch, you work. I want to be traditional wife. Fuck you mean? Give me that role. Let me
Yeah.
apply for that position, man. Because I'm not shit.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna take the position, I will.
Mhm.
Okay, that's all I gotta say. I can cook. I can clean. Like what else? Like take care of pets, animals, kids.
Do you think our generation's lazy?
Oh hell yeah,
Really?
hell fucking yeah. I heard this from so many old heads too
I know.
at work, where like
Yeah.
I hear them like they're like yeah, like this generation, like they're just so like they don't want to work, but it makes sense. Like I feel like why are we working 40-hour work weeks? I think
Sometimes
that's
more.
yeah, well yeah, we're both doing more than 40-hour weeks.
I know.
And we're also going to school.
I
Like
know.
we have no time, no social time.
Nothing.
And why are we doing this with our lives? You're just wasting it away. For what? To make shit
Money?
for the company?
Yeah.
To make
To
money?
get money.
Like that's granted it could be worse. But listen, I worked at Chipotle, right, for a summer. I've had more fun working at Chipotle than I did at my job currently. I made way less, but like it's just more fun,
Yeah.
you know?
When I worked at the flower shop, I definitely had way more fun.
Yeah, and I was working full time.
Yeah, me
So I'm
too.
like, we're only doing this for the check, working these shitty ass corporate jobs.
And I had, like, energy. Like, I was tired, but, like, I could still,
I can
like
still go out,
yeah,
bro.
I could
Yeah.
still, like, socialize. Like, I just needed, like, a 30-minute, 1-hour power nap, and I was ready. I'll
Yeah.
shower, and I'll be outside. But now it's like, it's actually a struggle. I guess maybe it was a little easier because living at home, your parents were there to, like, support and help make food and stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
now, because I remember, like, I would cook lunches for myself, but, like, dinner was always ready, and I didn't really eat
Mhm.
breakfast, so that didn't matter, but yeah,
No, I think that's low key. I think that's just life after college. Like we just graduated school.
true.
It's been a year now, actually.
That's
That's crazy.
crazy.
It's been a year since we graduated,
That's
and we've been
crazy.
working for little less than a year.
Yeah.
You're almost hitting a year now,
Mhm.
right? I'm on like 10 months, I think,
I'm
8
gonna hit
months.
a year in, like, 3 weeks.
Yeah. So I think that's just life after college. We're so used to that student life,
Mhm.
which is kind of nice, man. Like
It really is.
it, despite everything,
Mhm.
it's I think maybe it's harder for us because we're just doing so much. But either way, the student life wasn't
Probably.
that bad. The student life was fun. You had a lot of free time, a lot of flexibility in your schedule too. To be
I
honest,
know.
that's
Oh
what I
my
miss.
god. I really, the other day at work,
I miss
I
having a fucking
had
random Thursday off.
yeah, the
Yeah,
other day at work, I really just had, not like a breakthrough, but it really just reminded myself how, how weird jobs are and how, like, you really are just stuck at the job
yeah.
because, like
You can't
because
just
I
skip a job like you
no.
skip a class.
Like, I work in HR, so we were talking about, like, PTO because we do have, like, a lot of problems with employees taking unpaid PTO, like, that's not supposed to happen, you can't do that, it's against our, like, policies. So there was one person, I think he was at, like, -30 PTO days or something like that, so he was already not he was already in trouble. But, like, it was just weird just thinking about, like, if you have no PTO and you just wanted to, like, call off, like, you just can't. Like, you can't just not work and just not get paid. Like, if you like, at Chipotle or the flower shop, if you just didn't work that shift, then you just don't get paid, like, it's fine. But with this, like,
You still
you
get in trouble
can't.
though. You still get in trouble if you don't show up to your shift.
Well, if you tell them you can't work,
Oh, yeah, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, true.
right? Like, if you tell them, like,
Did
"Hey,"
did you
'cause
have
we
PTO at the flower shop? I don't
no,
remember having PTO at
exactly,
Chipotle.
'cause we didn't have paid time off.
Oh, you just didn't work your shift.
Yeah,
You didn't hit the 40
exactly,
hours.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
So, like, you could have just been
Well, no,
like,
that might just be a part-time thing. 'Cause I think if you're working full-time,
"You need PTO?"
you get PTO, you work full-time. I think actually
I feel
that's
like I
why
was working full time,
no,
though.
no, I think that's why they don't hire you full-time. 'Cause I was low-key working part-time.
Really?
I was working almost hitting the 40-hour weeks. Was that part-time or full-time,
I
actually?
feel like I was full time, 'cause I worked 7 to 3.
I can't remember, actually. I think I was talking on my ass. I actually don't remember getting PTO, which is like isn't that
Yeah.
common? No?
I feel like you only PTO is like a benefit. Not all companies give PTO, just like how, like,
Nah, no
vision and
way, no
stuff.
way. Not all companies have paid vacation? That sounds crazy to me.
I feel like that's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe we should fact check this after.
Yeah, we probably should.
I feel like PTO should be common. Like, even you get like 5 days, which is like nothing, but like, I feel like
Well, basically, it just brought me to realization, like, how, like, with classes or, like, the jobs you had previously, not sure what the policy was, but, like, if you didn't want to do it on that Thursday, you didn't have to. But now it's like, you don't have a choice.
mhm,
Like, you have to go to work. Like, you can't just say, "Hey, don't pay me on Thursday, like, I just can't go to work, like, I'm doing stuff, like, just you don't have to pay me, I just won't be there. Everything's, like, completed, my deadlines are good." Like, you can't do that. Like, you are stuck there.
it's because we got deadlines now, man.
But, like, even if you're done with your deadlines, you just still have to be there.
That's true, yeah.
Like, you
Sometimes when I'm at
can't.
work, I just like when I first started, I
Mhm.
would just sit there because
Same.
you're new, you haven't been
Mhm.
trained yet, you have no
Yeah.
zero years of experience. They can't trust you at work.
Mhm.
You sit there, you just reading documents, trying to get
Yeah.
onboarded, and that was low key hard too, trying to stay awake for that. But people will be like, "Oh no, that's a blessing." Like, get to just sit there.
Yeah.
I stand all day. Actually, though, probably working at CVS is probably one of the worst jobs though. My feet hurt so bad. I would
Mine
just
was
stand all
wise.
day.
Yeah, just standing. I hated that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I missed the beginning of mine because I would just really sit there and just fuck around.
mhm, yeah,
Now
man.
it's like now I don't even really have a break. I just eat through my lunch.
I've been doing that recently too. I used to take lunches a lot with my coworkers.
Mhm.
Used to, like every day,
Oh,
and
you don't do
then
that as much anymore?
nah, I get too busy with work. Too
Yeah.
busy with work. I'm eating while I'm working too.
Yeah.
I was helping you get out earlier too.
Oh, really?
I don't think I'm supposed to, but it helps. I still do
Yeah.
my hours. I mean,
Yeah, same here. I still do my hours. It's fine.
I
I don't
still
know.
do OT on top of that. So like, it's not like I'm leaving early.
I wonder why
You get
our
my lunch.
generation, like, I wonder if other generations hated it this much. I think I saw online they said the reason why our generation hates it this much is because with social media, we see how people get more money with less amount of, like, time and labor with, like, influencers and stuff
Hmm.
like that. So, like, seeing how that's tangible, like, it's like, why the fuck work a 9 to 5 when you could, like, do
Do
something like that?
OnlyFans shit.
No,
Like,
literally,
yeah,
like, you have, like, little kids, like, saying, like, you know how, like, when they used to ask you, like, "What do you wanna be when you grow up?" Like, it was like, "Oh, a doctor," like, "firefighter," or, like,
yeah,
"baseball player." Now it's like, they wanna be YouTubers.
bro. I remember back then. I had a cousin. He was like, what was it, tutoring some kids. Them kids were saying, "I want to be a stapler when I grow up." Now you got kids
A
today.
what?
They want to be a YouTuber, a stapler. He wants to staple papers. Yeah,
Sippy.
staple papers, bro.
Aw, that's kinda cute.
But now we got kids saying they want to do YouTube
Yeah,
streaming.
streamers.
Bring back the stapling kids. We need them. Who else is gonna staple our papers?
That's so cute, a
Yeah,
stapler. Oh, that's actually really precious.
yeah.
No, there's nothing like that anymore. They just wanna be, and I mean, like, it makes sense when you go on social media and you see, like, all these influencers, like, brand trips, getting stuff, like, who wouldn't wanna be that when they grow up?
I agree. I also think that jobs are more flexible today than they were back then, and so with social media, and just
Mhm.
media in general,
Yeah.
we see all these new flexible jobs. Like,
Mhm.
why can't we be flexible too? Like,
Yeah.
why can't I work from home too? Why
Yeah.
can't I be remote?
Yeah.
People don't want to move all the way across the country just to work for a company. Like,
Exactly.
I think people are also being less loyal to a company because now we're
Oh,
realizing,
for sure.
well, first off, it kind of makes sense back then. All right. So back then, a lot of companies offered pensions, right?
Mhm.
You work for us for this X amount of years, you get a pension.
Mhm.
That's gone. That's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
So the loyalty is gone.
Mhm.
The flexibility exists at other companies.
Mhm.
The company that you're working at doesn't offer it.
Yeah.
Why am I slaving away for you? What is
Exactly.
the purpose?
People used to be really loyal to companies back then.
Hmm.
Like very loyal. And even like the corporate lifestyle, it was very very corporate, like
Very competitive.
suits
Yeah.
and ties and like
Yeah.
very professionalism, loyal to the company. Now it's I mean, I feel like why would you be? Like if you really think about it, like I don't see a company I would really be that loyal for unless it's like a startup or like something you
Oh, so it's
kind
like
of
your own
have
company or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
or like you have passion for. Like, there's this app called Notion. I I wouldn't mind working for them. I really love their app.
Watch they work you like fucking 9 to 9, like 12 straight hours,
I don't know.
and you like, oh shit, this shit is ass. Like, I'm not working this
It
company ever
probably
again.
is. It probably is, but I know they're like smaller.
Smaller? Whoa.
Okay, okay.
They're not
They're
smaller.
not smaller. Okay.
They're a huge software company.
They are. They
Okay.
are. But like, I don't know. They have like a and it's probably just me glorifying them, and they're probably just like any other company.
Listen, this is the same thing that like a kid who plays games like, oh, I want to grow up to make video games. Those guys, they work crazy
They
hours,
do.
and their pay. These guys are like software developers, right? Their pay is not the same as people who work at like Apple or like some FANG company like Facebook, Apple,
Mhm.
Netflix. Like, I don't think Netflix is part of it. Adobe, like those type of companies.
Hmm.
They're both software, engineers, but they're not
Yeah.
gonna make the same amount. They have bigger deadlines,
Mhm.
and it's more stressful and stuff. It's just a lot more work,
I
unless you
would be
really enjoy it.
loyal to Notion.
I don't
There's something
know.
about them, like, you know, if they ever watch one of our videos, I hope they know I love them.
You want a sponsor from Notion that you actually use them?
I really do. I use them a lot. You know I use them a lot,
You
right?
do, yeah.
Yeah. I really love that app. That's
But
my
you
favorite
stopped
app.
journaling. Was that part of your journaling process, or was it just taking notes?
No, I take notes on there still. I
Mhm.
use it as like an agenda, notes, planning stuff. I still do that, but I do want to get back into journaling.
See, I can't take notes because, like,
What do you mean?
not notes. My bad. I can't
Journal?
take notes, digital notes. I like pen. I'm old school. I like pencil and paper.
I
Something
do
about pencil
too.
and paper is just like
I
it
do
feels
too.
better.
I've to be fair, I like pencil paper too, to be honest, because I tried the iPad taking notes.
Hmm.
Not for
That shit is
me.
slippery.
And not for me.
Even with that, like that textured screen
Mhm.
protector. I tried it on my sister's
I
tablet.
don't like it.
I don't like it. It's like it's
I
just not
like
the
it for
same.
like quick, like if you need to like quickly like think something out, quickly like because you have little post-it notes on there.
Hmm.
I like it for like quick stuff, but to like full on take notes for a class, it's impossible. I don't like it. Even oh, are we
I gotta take a bathroom break.
okay? Sounds good. And we are back.
Now we're back.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, iPad for taking notes, not it. Notion, I only use to take notes for bio, which I didn't hate. I feel like if you're doing like a class that's like heavy on vocabulary, so maybe like a lot of like maybe science and psych classes, that might be good, but not for
Hmm.
all classes. I wouldn't use Notion. But if you want to take really good notes, Muji Tech Muji notebooks and pens are the way to go. They're very good. I took really good notes my senior year, and it helped me a
The
lot.
motherfuckers are like 16 pages books though. Like they're like really tiny. You can't really.
Well, if
They
you have
don't
tiny
last.
hand, mine lasts. I had leftover pages.
Really?
Yeah.
It didn't last for me. I had to use like two textbooks. Not two
Did
textbooks.
you
Two books
did
for
you
like math.
actually use them though? Have
I
you
did.
used them?
I used it my freshman year.
Really?
Yeah.
It didn't work.
No, I ran out of pages.
You probably write too big, too messy.
You can't. You don't know how many notes you're gonna take. You can't account for that.
Uh, my classes were pretty note heavy. I think maybe I think it was maybe a user thing on your end.
No, no.
Probably. It's okay.
I don't think so.
I think so.
So I have this issue with taking notes. When I write, sometimes when I do my E's, they look like C's. I forget to put the loop in because I
Okay.
write so fast.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, I do notes, I don't read back on them because I can't read them sometimes.
Really?
Or like, a lot of times too, like not now, but back when I was still in college. Well,
Mhm.
we are still in college. Back when I was like doing college in person, my
Mhm.
undergrad,
Yeah.
I would like fall asleep during lectures,
Mhm.
and like my eyes would close, but like my hands are still writing,
That's
and it
crazy.
just be like, I don't know,
What's the
scribbles.
point? What's
Huh?
the point?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the point of taking? I don't know.
You're probably not doing them right. Because
I definitely don't do notes right.
my notes, senior year, they were pristine. Pristine.
Nah, you were doing too much. If you had like a crazy class, because you were changing colors for like different things,
Not
bro.
all the time.
But my professor go through slides like doot, 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 like next one every
Yeah.
5 seconds. I'm like, I can't write that fast, and I write fast. You know I write fast.
I know.
I can't write that fast. Like,
I wouldn't always change. See what I would do, and I guess that maybe did take more work, but it helped me memorize it better. Is I would take messy notes in the beginning and then rewrite them.
I'm not rewriting notes, bro.
But
There's no
that
way.
was like a form of study for me. So that's like it helped me study, like
I can't
writing
do that
it
for studying.
down. Like it helped me study better, especially.
Low key, I think a lot of the notes I take is a waste of time because like
Really.
I'm writing down words, but I'm not understanding what I'm writing down,
Mm.
and I don't go back to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, I need to do like problems. I need to like do active working out through problems to like really retain it and understand the knowledge.
Isn't that like the different type of learners
There
that we
is.
learned
There's
in
like
like elementary?
visual learners, audio learners, people who need to like actually do the work. Yeah, I think I'm an actual like whatever that thing is called. Who needs to like do examples?
So like a physical learner?
Yeah, I can't do like audio too. Is like it's hard for me to
Yeah, I
retain.
think audio would be hard. Let's see here.
I'm not.
Yeah, there's visual, auditory, kinetic. Oh, there's 7 types.
What's the 7
Interesting.
types?
I'm about to find out. So we have visual learners. Okay, so like using charts and graphs.
Does doing examples like the professor doing examples does that count as a visual learner? Because I think that's helpful too.
I think that's helpful. I think that's what that is. So
I
like
think
the professor like actually like showing you how
yeah,
it's working.
audio I'm a 0 because like you're talking, and it's just hard for me to like fully understand
Mhm.
sometimes. I need to like see it worked out.
So audio, yeah, follow verbal instructions or presentations and lectures.
Oh,
Audio could help if the person is good at explaining stuff, but I need it with something, like as a supplement.
yeah, that's true.
Because if I'm just like,
That's why if you go online and you like how to do this problem, and there's a person they have all of it at once. It's like a slide, the
yeah,
visual part, them talking through it. That
mhm.
you need to be a good professor in doing that.
Yeah. Then there's the physical learners.
Now, what's the difference between that and the visual? It's almost very
So
similar. We're talking about like
it's
PowerPoints.
kind of like visual is like PowerPoints, physical is like more hands-on.
So you can't really be physical with like
So like
math. What the fuck you gonna use like an abacus to like do arithmetic?
no, I think
How are you gonna be a physical learner in mathematics? You're gonna count
guess,
quarters and shit.
No, I guess that's like so. If you are a physical learner, like
Talk to Mike.
if you're a physical learner, like then there's certain subjects that are just gonna be harder for you. Like history would be harder for you.
How the fuck you don't learn physical history? You gonna start doing fucking gladiator work, bro? Like holy shit!
I don't know. So like if you're like a certain learners, like
Bring back slavery, guys. Like we need to learn history this way. How do you learn history physically?
That's how you
come in dressed in like medieval knights and shit.
Yeah, so it's like carrying out physical activities rather than listening or watching lectures. I don't know. Yeah, it just says hands on.
Maybe like
Role playing, real world examples throughout the modules.
that just sounds kinky. Like professor's like, "Hey,
There's
guys."
verbal learners.
Verbal. Isn't that same as audio?
Apparently not. And
Interesting.
then there's logical learners, mathematical,
Alright, this is too much. I think now that you just
social learners, and solitary learners. Those are the 7.
okay, I think it's 7 too many. I think you could broke it down to, like, 4 and it'd been fine.
Um, I guess I mean, social learner kind of makes sense, right? You learn like in a social setting, right?
I think that's more like you learn doing group work,
Maybe,
work as a
maybe.
team instead of doing, like, individual work,
Yeah,
you know?
I could. Do you think that would be something you? Did that help you?
Actually, I don't know.
I think I'm definitely visual,
I can't remember.
physical. I don't think I would be a social. Well, I did like studying in a group. I did enjoy that. So
I think that's
maybe,
part of it, yeah, if you start a
yeah,
study group.
yeah. Solitary learners. Or maybe I'm a solitary learner. Studying by yourself.
Oh, bro, I was horrible when I was in kindergarten. I was, like, stupid, bro. I almost got held back a grade in kindergarten.
And you did so well. Why were you so stupid?
Bro, my parents love my parents. My parents are dumb. Okay, they're like
They didn't
s
push for
they're s my
education.
parents are stupid,
They
but,
didn't.
like, not like, they're not stupid and they're like, "You're dumb." Like, it's more like, these guys don't know a lot, you know? My dad, let's see, I don't think he didn't finish grade school, alright?
Mhm.
My mom also didn't finish grade school.
Mhm.
And we're talking about grade school in their own country.
Mhm.
So my mom, she barely knows how to write and read in Vietnamese,
Mm.
right? My
Interesting.
dad is smarter than her. I think he did finish grade school, but either way, they made it all the way to America and,
Mhm.
build up their own careers, which is like, do you really need education for that at that point?
That's true.
But yeah, going back to that, my parents really didn't teach me anything.
Yeah.
I learned English from my sister. My
Mhm.
sister's like what 6 years older than me,
Mhm.
so I was learning from a fifth grader how to speak English and stuff.
That's cute.
And yeah, I went to kindergarten not knowing English.
Mm.
I remember one time we're doing like um we count numbers.
Mhm.
And at that time, I only knew how to count 0 to 10.
Mhm.
So when I went to 11, I would just, like, sound out whatever I sang. So it
Okay.
was like people were like, 11, like, 12, daddy." Like, I didn't know what the fuck they were saying, so I'm just, like, trying to sound it out. It's like you're singing a song
Yeah.
and you don't know the lyrics,
Mhm.
but you're trying to guess the lyrics.
Yeah.
But I don't even know the words. I'm just guessing the sound. So I'm like trying to guess what I'm saying. I think that the teacher knew, man. The teacher knew.
Probably.
Yeah.
Did
But
you
I,
have
w-
to take any special classes?
I did. I was in ESL for like 5 years.
Mm.
Bro, but I swear like by third grade though, my English was good and I was still in ESL. I was like, what the fuck?
Just in case.
I'm still in like why am I still in this
Just
bitch,
in
bro?
case. Just in case.
And it pissed me off because I was like, I had a friend, she was in ESL
Mhm.
and she graduated from ESL in like fourth grade,
Mhm.
right? And I'm still in there. I'm like, bro, I speak as good English as she does. And why am I still in ESL with this, African kid who just came to America? Like, clearly I speak better English than him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess to them, I didn't pass.
I had to take extra classes too for my reading, but I don't know how they like placed me in there. I don't know like
Actually, sorry, I'm cutting you off. You know, the crazy part is, I was actively in ESL while I was in an advanced reading class. That makes no fucking sense. Like they made a special reading class for me and like a couple other people, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like you guys are really good at reading. Why the fuck am I still in ESL, bro? Like, give me my placement test.
Maybe they forgot about you. They didn't realize you were still in ESL.
That shit was fun though. Like, I
Yeah.
don't remember her teaching us any English. All right. So the one thing I remember us doing is we had a project for making butterflies.
Mhm.
Why are we making butterflies in ESL? Like, we had caterpillars and shit, and we wait for them to go into a cocoon and become a butterfly.
That sounds really fun.
What does that have to do with learning English?
That sounds
English
really
as a
fun.
second language. I actually never knew that ESL meant English as a second language until like college. I thought it was just like a fun extra class that my mom signed me up for. I was like, shit, we're like playing with toys.
Yeah.
We're making butterflies. Like,
That's
there's
so
all this
cute.
cool shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember a day that we learned any grammatical stuff.
Interesting.
I would just get put out of classical ESL, and I was like, okay. I had me and my foreign friends there, and
Mhm.
we had a blast.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
man.
cute. That's cute.
Yeah. I was destined to fail.
Destined to fail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't taught anything.
Um. Yeah, I don't even know like how they schools are weird like placing kids in because I don't even know like what the criteria used to be.
Well,
Because like
yeah,
for my
true.
like
Yeah.
class, because they had to put me out, I had to take like extra reading classes. So like during the day, the librarian would come, take me, and then we would go to like a study room and read books together.
You know, librarian.
Hmm? Hmm.
They touch you.
Stop.
That sounds like a setup.
No.
Listen, I'm not a trained therapist. I can't do this. If you need therapy, go to a therapist for this. Cause
No, no,
I
no.
can't help you cope through this situation. Okay.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good. But she would
Okay.
take me to like a study room and we would read books
Okay, that
together.
just sounded very suspicious too. She would take me to a study room. Like you couldn't put
What
it
was
into
I
like
supposed to say?
I don't know. We went to a library together. It
No,
sounds.
but it was never the library though. It
Oh
was like the
shit!
random room.
Please don't say it's the bathroom, bro. Please don't
I
don't do
remember
this to
there
me.
being like sinks there and stuff. No, I'm joking. I think it was just like a random like whatever like empty like classroom or something, and then she would help me like read books. And one of the stuff to like help is she got like this like ruler, and the top and bottom half was like blocked out, but the middle half had like an opening so you could see clearly through it. And I was supposed to like use that to read each line of
Oh,
the
but
book.
you're dyslexic, so that kind of makes sense. But you didn't know you're dyslexic.
But like that's the thing. I was never tested.
They should have tested you for dyslexia,
And
bro.
but like I was doing that, like the extra reading class from my whole time in elementary. Um but like I don't remember taking an exam to get there. It was just like just 1 year. I think it was at the end of my second grade because that's when I moved to that school, and they were just like, "Yeah, you're gonna need this."
I
And then,
remember how we did testing in elementary school. We took tests,
uh-huh.
and that placed you into whatever reading color. You remember back then it was like I read black books. That sounds kind of weird. I
Like,
read like my reading level is
I
white, pink.
I think
You
I
had reading logs
remember
and shit.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I remember one time I had a best friend, right? His name is Peter,
Hmm.
and he was a grade above me. He was like, "Yeah, bro, like I'm gonna fail this test so we could be in the same class together."
That's cute.
I think during the time I was like, "Oh hell yeah, you need to be in the same class, man! Like, we're best friends. Like, we
That's
need to
really
be in the
cute.
same,
Yeah.
read English class." So that's how we got placed in our
Mm.
classes and stuff.
Maybe they did that. I still remember like for this reading class, but I do remember when I was in the private school when I was younger. They did say I was like a grade and a half behind, so that makes sense.
I was so jealous of the gifted kids,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
The motherfuckers seem so prestigious to
I
me.
know.
Yo, and they had so
They
much
had
fun.
extra stuff too.
The extra
Yeah,
stuff. I was like,
yeah.
I want to do that.
You weren't part of it,
Oh, I wasn't gifted.
really?
Yeah, I never took the test.
But then you were in that special reading class. Is that not that? Is that different?
That was different.
Oh.
But there were gifted people in there.
Oh yeah, I was so jealous of them.
It was actually a bunch of gifted people. I think it was 4 gifted students,
I wonder how they're doing now.
but they included people who weren't gifted in there who were like did really well.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how they're doing now.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it seems so cool. Like you get pulled out of class and like they just seem like they had so much fun.
Yeah.
But from the looks of it, they just read extra books.
Yeah, basically.
Thank God I wasn't that shit. You think I read reading more books as a kid? Me play my Beyblades and like Bakugan and shit, bro.
I think the coolest thing I did in elementary was I had to go to this kind of like student body like meeting with all the other elementary schools because I I was the treasurer for my school. Did I tell you that?
In elementary school?
Yeah. Did I tell you that?
I don't think.
Wait, was it elementary or middle school?
I don't think elementary
It was
school.
elementary.
What the fuck is like a 10-year-old kid president gonna do for his
Fucking
elementary
no.
school?
No, wait, was it elementary? Yeah, yeah. Okay, because we had like
Just a fucking figurehead at that point,
no,
bro.
we literally did nothing. The only thing we did,
You're just as good as the Queen of England. Like
the
what?
only thing we did, maybe the president and vice president did other stuff, but I remember the only thing I did was
Did you even know what a treasurer was back then?
Yeah. I
What,
did.
you bury treasure and shit?
No,
You're a
no, no.
pirate?
I actually knew. I had my mom explain it to
Really?
me. Yeah, and I had to like put up posters all around, like vote for Anna for treasure, and like I had like
Why did you go for
little,
president?
huh?
Why did you go for
Because
president?
I knew I wouldn't win that, so I thought treasure would be
It's
easier,
a popularity contest. That's what it is
basically.
in
But it was
school.
also for the smart, like the smart kids won it, which was I guess they were more popular in my school. The smart kids were.
In my school was the fastest kid. He was the most popular. Yeah,
Really?
you was fast. Damn, everybody knew who you were, bro. You're running
Really?
in circles and shit. Yeah.
No, that's crazy. No, I think oh my god. Yeah. I remember who our president was, and then the vice president, she was smart too. I forgot who the secretary was, but the only thing I remember doing is we did have to put up posters. I had to do a speech, which I was so scared of. That was a really big moment for me.
hmm
And I even handed out like little like vote for Anna things.
hmm
They were like dollar bills that I like, not actual dollar bills, but like dollar because treasure is like money, right?
hmm
So I would like on a piece of paper like draw dollar bills, color them in, and on the back it would be like vote for Anna, and I would hand them out to people. It was really cool, and I won it. But the only thing we did was we missed our laser light show to go to this event.
Your school had money, bro. Laser light show.
Yeah,
What the fuck,
you guys don't have that.
bro? Our school we had a school field trip to a supermarket.
No, you
I swear to
didn't.
God.
Stop lying. No,
No,
you
I'm
didn't.
not. We did.
What supermarket?
Giant.
Why?
Ask the school, bro. They were broke.
No, they did not. You're making that up.
No, it was to the supermarket.
For what? What grade? What grade?
This
How was
is
that
this is
benefiting
elementary
you?
school. This is so that was I went to school from kindergarten to first grade before I moved outside of Philly
Mm-hmm.
to the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
So from I don't know. I actually don't know.
That's a weird school trip.
To the supermarket? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know how I remember? I remember
What?
one of the workers giving me a bag of chips. Like, here you go. Go on about your merry day. I was like, oh my
No,
God.
that's so weird.
Candy and chips. This is great.
Our laser light show is mostly like we all went to our gym, and it was like a yearly thing. You all sit with your class. They turn off all the lights, and then they just flash a bunch of lights everywhere
hmm
with like music, and it was really cool. Like it was like dun, 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 and then lights are going everywhere,
Rich ass school,
and
bro.
we're just like, oh shit! It was really fun, but we had to miss it, and we missed the movie because our school, like our class, we had finished a book, and we were watching the movie for it, Bridge of Terror.
Bridge Terabithia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we missed all of that to go to a conference with all the other student bodies of the elementaries in our area, and like I don't even know what we
The fuck you
did.
gonna talk about?
We didn't do anything. They told us to like sit and like think about like ideas on like how to improve the school, but we ended up just coloring the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like we didn't do anything, and I was so pissed because I'm missing the laser light show and a movie day for this, and I wasn't like I wasn't friends with like the president or the vice or the secretary, so I was just there by myself.
mhm.
And like apparently they knew kids from other schools too, so I wasted my time. And it was the last laser light show for my year too because I was graduating. So
I can't remember being that smart in elementary school. All I
I was
remember,
really stupid.
all I remember was like getting bullied,
Oh, you were
and
bullied?
bro, I'm Asian, so like every Asian kid goes through
That's
bullying as
true.
a kid, unless like from California or like an area full of Asian people.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're the bully.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
roles reverse. Now
Yeah.
I'm gonna bully you. You know, but no, I was getting bullied by a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I remember. It's like getting into a lot of fights, getting getting bullied,
Yeah.
or like eating candy.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember anything else. Or playing
Yeah.
like playing like toys.
Yeah. You didn't did you have a lot of drama in your elementary? There's a lot of drama.
Drama.
I got
I
into a
don't.
lot of drama.
I got into a lot of fights when I was a kid. I was a really
Really?
bad kid. I turned it around in middle school.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got into a lot of drama, surprisingly.
What drama are you gonna get into as an elementary school kid?
I didn't get into a lot, but my last year, it was just so like weird for me. I remember the president actually, he had a crush on me. So then he had his friend. Do you remember math games like Go Math?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like math time and I was doing my little math game and he had his friend ask me to go out with him and I was like doing my math games and I was like really not focused. So I think I like was like yeah or whatever and like they interpret that as yes and they told him and for like a good like week or so he thought we were dating and I just thought he was being really creepy. And then I told his other friend that, and his other friend was like mad, and it was like a bunch of like boys versus girls, and I was in the middle of
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. There was a lot of boys versus girls.
Yeah.
Yo, actually, now think about it, you just opened a memory. Cause like,
Unlocked the
yo,
memory. Elementary was
the
fucking
boys were
wild.
fucking creepy. I
Really?
no, I remember
Okay.
in elementary school
Mhm.
we had like touch ass day. I swear to God.
I remember something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
and all
y'all
the
were.
boys would go around slapping girls' asses,
Yeah.
but like all the girls were like, hee hee, oh my God. And then now thinking about it, I'm like, dude, that's so weird and
Yeah,
gross.
yeah.
Like, why did we do that as a
Yeah.
kid? That's
Mhm.
like the teachers did not do shit about it. You're raising molesters at this
No,
point, bro. You're training
bro,
molesters.
when we were young, that shit was honestly like so inappropriately
Yeah,
weird.
it
Like,
was
do you remember like
gross.
school dances?
Oh yeah, and girls just be grinding on kids, on boys. Yeah,
Kids just
and
grinding
then
on kids.
the teacher would
They would
just
just stand
stand there.
there. That was always that's what and like
Pedophiles,
it
bro.
really like creeped me out
Let
cuz
me
like
check their history.
I remember going to those dances and like actually like having fun and like really, doing my thing and then like you just like look over in the distance and you just see like, the what were they even called?
We
Not the
called them Wallies.
principals.
Oh, sorry.
Not
I thought you were
not
talking about.
the
I thought you were talking about the
No, I'm talking about not the superintendent. I'm talking about like the adults.
dance. No,
So
no.
fucking stupid. What did we
I
call
thought you were talking
them?
about the dances.
No.
You guys call it Wallies too? I'm gonna
No.
get a Wally.
What the fuck is that?
That sounds so bad, bro. It's like when
I
the
thought
boy
is
stands against the wall
uh-huh.
and a girl would dance on him.
Really?
We call it as kids. We call it a Wally.
No,
That sounds
I
so
thought
gross.
Wallies were just people who just stand on the
A
wall.
Wally? No.
No, shoot, what are they called? Well, like
Monitors? I don't know.
not even
You guys have
monitors.
safeties?
Oh yeah, they're so
They
cool.
have fucking the safety badge on them, sash,
Yeah.
the little badge.
Yeah. We actually upped our security a lot in high school. I think
Oh yeah, same here.
a lot of kids were like getting into like
We
big
had a lot of
fights
we had a
and
lot of
like
bomb threats in my high school.
me too,
Yeah,
yeah.
we had a lot of kids who bringing guns.
Mhm.
Motherfuckers were dying
Yeah.
from gun violence.
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, well
Not me.
obvious.
I
Obviously.
I did not partake.
You did not partake.
I was a
I
smart,
mean, yeah,
studious
it
kid in
is
high
really
school.
pretty weird like seeing people that you went to school with, like elementary and just seeing like how they're in a different life than you.
Yeah, honestly, even now, I want to see a lot of people that are cool with in high school. I want to see what they're doing now.
Yeah.
You know, because yeah, it'd be good to catch up with them, just see how it is.
It's sad when some of them go down like a
The wrong
hard,
path.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I went home and I was talking to one of my friends, we were like catching up and there was a couple guys that she used to hang out with that are like in jail now for like stupid shit. I think it was like fraud checks and then they got in
Yeah.
trouble with
That's common
arms.
actually.
I know,
Fraud checks are
yeah.
common.
But
Yeah.
then they
You
got
got PNC. You got
stopped.
Chase. You got Wells Fargo's. Hit me up.
They
I
got
also yeah.
stopped and they got charged for like firearms and then running from like cops or whatever. But like I'm looking at their like mugshots. It's crazy because like you know them like
Yeah.
and you're looking at those mugshots and you like remember like the times in like elementary like when they were like babies like
Mm-hmm.
little kids like you guys like really grew up with each other elementary middle school high school same town and then that's just life is just different for people.
Yeah.
And like one of them when we were looking at his photo like he was really smart like he was like not one of the gifted children because he was like a class clown he wouldn't really like pursue it that much, but like he was really like really fucking smart.
Mm-hmm.
And like just to see him go down that is like it's really sad, honestly.
Yeah. A lot of people peak in high school too,
That is
and they
true.
just you don't know what happens. But
Do you think you peaked in high school? I don't think I peaked.
I don't think so. I wasn't that popular in high school.
Really? I
Yeah.
feel like you have the personality type that seems like you were popular.
No, I was well known because again, I was like one of the very few Asians in my school. So of
I guess
course,
that's true.
yeah, it's like, oh shit, Asian kid. I thought you guys were like extinct. You know, like why are
And
you?
you
What are
did
you doing here?
sports. You did sports. You were
I
good at them?
no, I was pretty shit.
Really?
Yeah, I was pretty. No, I was decent.
Interesting.
I wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't the worst.
Mm.
I was just like average.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Of course, you're gonna be known, for, like,
Mhm.
being one of the only fucking Asian people, like, "Oh, like, here's my Asian friend." It's like that token black person?
Yeah,
I was the token Asian person in my school.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like,
Yeah.
"You have an Asian friend?" "Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
let me bring Danny. Let me show him. He should know math." You
He
know?
should know math. Yeah, that's life. Well,
But
guys,
sorry, what were you saying?
no, I was gonna close it off.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Did you have any final words, final stories,
Yeah,
final thoughts?
yeah. If you knew me in high school and would like to talk, you know, just let me know.
That sounds
That
like a
sounds horrible.
sex thing.
That sounds like a sex thing.
That
All
sounds
right,
like
let me reword this.
okay.
Attention.
Oh.
If you went to Penwood High School
Hmm.
and was part of graduating class of 2019,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to talk to you. All right, that sounds
This
horrible.
just sounds even worse.
I
Anyways.
miss you guys.
Oh, that was a little sweet.
Not really.
Yeah, I think we covered a lot today.
Hmm.
We talked about a lot of random stuff. Elementary, schools. What did we even talk about in the beginning?
Just a lot of stuff. Work.
Trad wives,
Yeah,
apparently.
tried wives.
Yeah.
9 to 5s. 5
9 to 5s.
to 9s.
All of that.
9 to 9s.
Yeah. Well, we did a lot. Thanks for chatting with us, guys. See
Hmm.
you next week.
See you next week with some new topics.
Bye. New stuff. Bye.